Good morning. I feel a lot more confident about it recording now than I did before. So we have a rewatch today. This game is a 4D chess game. I don't know that I'll be able to keep up with everything that's going on. We will do our best. We see the teams were Corbin as the Rootin' Tootins, Taylor as the Lithuanians, myself as the Ethiopians, going nuclear, and of course young Chase as the Spanish. This wall is coming in. Taylor, thank you for... Taylor was such a good teammate this game. Taylor was the nicest teammate. He built so many walls. He builds from here all the way over, and then builds another wall over here. And we boxed in our side, especially over here. So, I just shout out to Taylor. So we look at villager counts. We see Corbin's at 63. I'm at 190. Taylor's at 190. Or I guess I'm at 200. Taylor's at 190. Chase is at 130. Joel's at 130. Michael's at 170. Jake's at 190. And Lars with that high villager count at 256. Way to go, Larry. Trying to get all fancy. We're going to see people are rich. On the other side, we have Joel as the Spanish. And, of course, young Jake McKee as the Rootin' Tootins. Young Miguel as the Mongols. Oh, my gosh. He won as the Mongols. You're freaking kidding me. Of course, Michael wins as the Mongols. And then Larry went nuclear as the Ethiopians. Gosh, I love the Ethiopians. So we got 2 Ethiopians, 2 Spanish, and then the variation is with it. And 2 Teutons. So the variation between the teams is only the Mongols and the Lithuanians. Other than that, we have kind of found our civs that we like and what we like to do. So, this wall just it's like I want this back here. I want a little bit more space to play with up here. It's making me nervous. But he put a gate in. And Taylor just boxed it. That's why Taylor boxed it. Because Taylor's going to build over here. That makes sense now. Okay. So trees up. Let's pick it up a little bit. We have a little... we did not want to attack first. I was ready to go. I was like, I kind of want to go right here. Boom. I don't know how that would have changed the game. But we decided we wanted to let Corbin and Taylor cook, or Corbin and Chase cook, excuse me. And so they are coming in right here. And this, guys, is gonna be what we like to call the hashtag death zone. Corbin's pop capped at 90 right now. Let's look at ranking military. I wonder if that's gonna be. That's not gonna be. I don't care about that. I'd rather see econs. So Michael and Larry are just punching in right over here. You see that they are just going. Corbin's sending in some Teutonic Knights, and we're moving on. Their stuff all walled off. Their stuff is all walled off over here. So it's not like we could have done a plunge. I kept thinking, man, Taylor, I wish you were plunging, but I think it was good that he was staying here. Killing has begun. Turn this on like that. So we've got some military units. And Chase is prepping. He loves to do his massed pallets. He's all about that. On the other side, just like this wall here. So no one's moving forward? Maybe try plunging there for a moment. I'm building some more siege unit, building things, what it's called, siege workshops. Taylor punches in. And there we go. So me and Taylor and a little bit of Corner going. We've got holes in walls, we're building more, we got another castle coming in. here comes Jake McKean and Joel. And Joel has or Chase has the right units. Sending in cavalry against all this. That's what you want. But you can see Joel with his mixes. Man, that kid is a freaking cook. When I watch Chase play, I always think, man, this kid he knows how to cook units. Come on, Castle, get up. That didn't happen. So there's that up in the north. We're going. Michael is plunging. They actually got in from over here. You can see he's repairing. And, sorry about that. And Corbin's building another castle. Michael goes for it again. And we see that these Teutonic Knights are just so powerful in this game. It's crazy. Meanwhile, we're fighting in here. I'm sending Trash down to support Chase. Chase is sending in Paladins. So we got Trash and Paladins going crazy. And the fight continues on. This castle, I think, was a big deal for Taylor. I think that it was super strategic. So I tell you, watching that, just boom, huge loss of units. Okay, let's look. How are people doing with food? So Joel's spending all his food. Chase is spending a lot. I'm spending a lot. Corbin's low on food with wood. Jake's sitting on a mountain. Everyone's kind of got wood except for Michael doesn't have a ton. Gold. Larry's spending all his gold. Jake's spending all his gold. I'm at 3,000 fighting. So, interesting. And our villagers, Larry's deleted 25. Everyone else is pretty up to snuff where they want to be. Corbin's unit, Corbin's count is low. And we're moving forward we're standing at the precipice. Gosh, you know what we needed? We needed to throw some trebuchets just right in here. We need to keep the pressure on and throw trebs. Michael is plunged, by the way. Michael has gotten in. He's cut through. Where did he cut through at? Right here. So they cut through over here, and they are just plunging in. You see Larry's going in with camel riders. Michael's got his camel riders. Taylor's building castles left and right. He's just going to fill that whole area up. And these castles are going to eat these camels. Castles are so anti-camels. Yeah, you don't stand a chance against it. Larry stops the building of his castle. Good job, Lars. On the back side, I've turned the help over here. We're trying to wall off everything that we can. You can see Taylor's like, we're going to wall this, we're just going to build a maze. And that's exactly what they do, building a maze. So we're sending more units. Down in the south, it's pretty... Oh, Chase has destroyed... I don't know why Chase is attacking the wall. Like, screw the wall, you've got an open hole. But he's doing it. On the other side, Michael is still in the trade. Crazy. We had a split trade. You'll see that the line actually splits. My guys go over to here, and everyone else go over there. So this is where they split, which works out. So Taylor cleared out the trade. They've just built wall after wall. Larry with the siege ramps, though, is that going to make a difference? Might. And we got walls on walls. Building more walls, and the fight over here it continues, and we are destroying buildings. Oh gosh, we were destroying buildings. Oh, keep that up, Chase, keep that up. Why did this happen? I should have stayed here in the south. I'm sorry, Chase, because we're destroying buildings, which is huge. Chase is just going nuts. He's just eating everything. Gosh, I should have stayed on that. I wish that I had realized that, because I switched back and forth so much. Up here, we see Larry trying to go over the siege. We're pushing. Is Larry cutting over here? Not yet. So Michael is just slinging camels. The anti-Taylor. He's not afraid. Should have been a castle right here. That would have been a good spot for him. On the south, Taylor is pushing with Chase. And we got all that garbage in there. Trying to clear out. And Taylor's come over to help. We've tried to cut over and around. We almost got there. We got right here. You see, Jake is like, we're gonna wall this in. Probably a good call. On the other side, they move forward, and we see Larry flexes, Michael flexes. They're like, we gotta get rid of Tanner over here. So that's what they're doing. Taylor turns. Meanwhile, Larry cuts around the side over here and is hitting Taylor's buildings. He's actually building a castle in our sight, that SOB. Oh, good job, Taylor. We're destroying these. And then he gets the castle up. That's big. And I'm pushing in the south right now. Joel's pushing, Jake's pushing. This huge plunge. And Michael pushes up the middle, pushing into a contained zone. No, not contained. Open and back into trade again. But this time there's two castles waiting for him that are gonna just eat things. He's going for Taylor's base. Yep. Meanwhile, in this corner, what goes in must come out. Don't open up things that you're not ready for. Meanwhile, Michael is pushing. I'm gonna pause right now. Alright, sorry about that. Bell ring. So here we go. So Joel is pushing. Joel and Jake are both pushing right now. Oof, that looks like death to Tanner. Let's get a little bit. But Chase is plunging in. We got Michael all over Taylor right now. What's Taylor at as far as resources? Food. He's out of food. He's got wood. He's got gold. Chase is low. Jake's out of gold. Larry's out of gold. Taylor's pushing up, and Taylor's killing Larry. Larry's preparing another castle. Taylor's chasing Michael. Michael's just all over on the inside. Chase is pushing big. Joel's pushing forward. There's just so much going on right now. So Taylor's taking out that castle. Larry's starting to wall off that corner. And we see Corbin is moving in. Meanwhile, I'm trying to hold Michael as Michael's going. It's just a wall of honors going crazy in here. We got... and Corbin's building another wall. So they get... looks like they've gotten Michael out. And on this side, we see here comes young Jake McKean. And if those two wood is enough to destroy a castle, probably it is. That's gonna be close. Michael's got a couple guys over in here. Trying to push up here. On the other side, Taylor has killed these guys. Larry's trying to box in. Taylor's like, I don't have time for this. And they get in. Joel's plunging in on Chase. Chase clicks his button. We're trying to turn as best we can. Larry's moving forward in the middle. Michael's still over here on trade. He's on my trade instead of, kind of. Okay. And I'm building castles now. And Chase walls it off and defends his little area. Trying to cut. On the other side, Taylor has gotten in, and Taylor gets into Larry. He's plunging and hitting Larry. He's using paladins. He's not using it, but camels are anti-paladins, so you know Michael's going to be able to take out Larry to an extent. Taylor's got troops back there as well. Meanwhile, we're holding by inches over here. You see that Joel's just going crazy. Up in the middle, not a lot's happening. So we're playing whack-a-mole. And here they come. Taylor, Corbin flag. Larry got in a little bit, but that's not in a danger zone, so everything works out. Joel and Jake are going crazy. I'm trying to build a backline wall here. Oh my gosh, this is gonna open up. Oh, and Joel has these 4 dudes here that he takes out both of my defensive castles. That hoe, I'm not happy about that. So take villagers to kill him. Meanwhile, we're pushing. Jake's pushing on the other side. Taylor's been pushed out, but the fight continues. See, Larry's trying to go up north, and they're just gonna go crazy over there. Over here, we see Michael's got Trebs now, and they're just wall after wall after wall is waiting for them. We're gonna get through. So help me. And there's another hole right here. See, I bet they fill it up. Meanwhile, Jake is building forward. Jake's had enough of the crap. He's like, we need more buildings forward. We're trying, there's still this hole here, but I'm trying to wall this off. That's totally open. It's sloppy. Meanwhile, the fight is returned in the middle. You see, we got troops up here. It's like, just so much death. Meanwhile, Taylor is still pushing up the side. Looks like Larry's playing fun over there. Oh, Michael got in. Over here, he's got like 4 troops. And Joel has plunged in with some paladins he's gotten through. And is just having his way, having fun. These castles were clutch for saving our bacon. The other side, Chase is coming forward. And I was like, I'm tired of this stupid game. Coming in. And I actually forget about this for a moment. I'm pretty sure. So we're fighting. They wall off again. Larry's trying to plunge in. Yeah, I forgot about that for a moment. Corbin's flagging because Larry's over on the side now. We're fighting. Here in the south, things are opening up. Joel is still just kind of running around and just causing problems. Just got a little bit of free reign. We're trying to just... Okay, we should have killed that castle. I think that would have been pretty big. So I remembered it, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. So I get in. Chase just plunges right now. Boom. This is a beautiful plunge, Chase. He just runs right past them all. Up in the front. In the middle here, I take this out. My Chase hold. We were trying to cut around. Probably could have if I'd been paying attention, but my eyes are over here. And troops are coming. Jake's trying to do stuff. Meanwhile, as I'm looking back here, I'm not seeing anything in. Chase is all in the front with all of these dudes. And Party, Candy, and I don't know if they ever... I don't know when they're like, oh yeah, Tanner's in the middle. But this is a really good cut. Taylor's pushing on the side. This was our high point. Joel is coming. Still open on the side. So we take out the castle. Move forward, my dudes are killing idle villagers. It probably actually helps him more than anything. And I made the decision that I was going to kill every single one of Jake's buildings. Here, where is Jake? No, that's Blue, that's Larry. Taylor's still Taylor. Hi, Jake. Yes, this is Jake, okay. So it's not making a huge difference. But we get in. We see Michael is just going nuts over here. He's doing, and Taylor's trying to help him as fast as he can. Meanwhile, I'm going down here. I am destroying important buildings, though. It's good to know that we did get him down. But it didn't make that much of a difference as he just popped where he needed to be. All of this going on up here. Meanwhile, Michael is plunging with all that he's got. Getting Jake down to 245. Man, I should have just gone down this line. Damn, you're an idiot. But this trade is really ugly. And I was just begging Chase, and then I was like, "Hold, guys, this is big. What's going on?" So we get this, and we are in on the trade. And this is them going, "Oh, guys, this is here." That's them realizing it. I'm sending everything I can down. I've got this free reign on the trade. Chase at 54 and 54. Meanwhile, Joel is flexing on Chase. Companions, brothers, didn't matter. Pouring in, trying to just eat the trade as fast as we can. Come on, boys. And Jake builds 2 castles over here and just shoots out as many 2 timelines as he possibly can. Jake's trade is down to 25, and they're trying to stop things. Joel's turned. This almost won the game. We went nuts. You can see there's a significant number of trade that's play. He's down to 17. Larry's down to 21. Like, we hit them so hard. Larry goes back up. Taylor's plunging in, but they stop it. They stop the bleeding. And that is the stopping play. I'm not going to get back on that again. But Larry's down to 137. On the other side, Joel gets in. Lost this game, but that felt like a game-winning play right there. Oh, Joel gets in. The monster. Oh, we got a bunch of Corbin guys over here. They're trying to take out my houses and stuff. On the other side, Larry's pushing on Taylor. I don't know how it's because Pot's facing me? I don't know how they're able to maintain. I guess Larry's building trade. Is that what these are? Yeah, so they're rebuilding trade as fast as they can. They're like, oh, dude, you got all these dudes. Put them to work. And Jake's readjusting things, so he's making it run down his tower of death. And now Taylor's our hold. And he's been just decimated. Corbin's got these dudes. Joel's just kind of raiding. Man, this flipped fast. It felt like we had the game and then we didn't have it. Like, holy cow. But it is what it is. Meanwhile, Joel and I are just gonna fight up this middle. Pretty much for the rest of the game. I'm turning to help over here. Taylor's trying to... Damn, he did take that out. Michael's there. Larry's doing a good job of Taylor's doing a good job of rebuilding. He's sitting on a lot of gold. Chase is trying his best to keep stuff alive. I'm building buildings over here to help out. But Jake with those towers, he's just digging in and buying himself some stuff. And all of a sudden Michael gets a bunch of wood or a bunch of food. And they're gonna get in right now. They put 2 holes in. Michael gets in again. And Taylor and Corbin are over here fighting Larry. Meanwhile, Joel and I are still fighting up this middle. It's kind of been our focus. Joel really embarrasses me with all of his cavalry. Joel and Chase. Holy cow. And Michael's just doing it again. Send more dudes. Let's see here. I believe I'm Larry. Yeah, I am. 107 and 74, okay. And we see gold. We're actually rich compared to them. Oh, that's stupid. But food, we were buying food and wood. I'm just trying to buy the win, which is an expensive way for that game to go. And Michael's plunging in again. Death by 1,000 cuts, man. He's going crazy. Jake's building a bunch of houses now. Jake's starting to roll. You can see that he's starting to roll all of this. And Joel's eating us out in the middle. Meanwhile, Michael is going crazy over here. I don't know what that flag is for. But Michael's he's trying to house Taylor. That's what he's doing. And Larry's starting to crumble Taylor. They beat Taylor. Poor Taylor. Played a great game. Doesn't deserve this loss. But Jake is now doing that build when you just build everything forward. And he now owns this side, which is big. And Joel's pushing me off to the side. And Michael's still just going crazy. You can see Taylor's now getting popped. And he's building. Michael dies. And Larry's in. This is the end. But they played great. That was a GG, man. Taylor gives up. Right as he gave up, I was like, give me just one more shot, I think I can do it. But as I looked at what was going on with him, than we could have ever won this game. We had it. Well played, gentlemen. Well played. When we look at stats, yeah, it is what it is. I had the high military score, Michael had the high economy, Joel with that technology, Larry with the society as well, and I had the high score. That's because of the military. I just got to kill a lot of units, as did Larry. When you go nuclear, you go nuclear. Destroyed a lot of buildings. A lot of those were Jake's houses. Taylor lost the most buildings. Yeah, that's it. It is what it is. Everyone played great this game. This was a fun game. This is one of those games that I feel like both teams played really well, and both teams had an argument for I won that game, but they didn't. Yeah. When we look at economies, Joel had the most food, Jake had the most wood, Taylor had the most stone, I had the most gold and the most trade. And Jake with the fast feudal, Lars with the fast castle, and Taylor with the fast imperial. Corbin's probably the only one that we're like, okay, we got to get that time down a little bit more, but still, everyone played great. Taylor with those 7 relics, nice man. And Larry with 12 castles. If you look, I'd like to point out that when 8 guys, your pop cap, the max you can have is 2,400. We never broke 2,000. So this game, we were really good at killing each other, is what that means. So, fun game. We'll definitely do it again. Peace.